Sarah, eat. Stay back in the kitchen.
I'm just walking on the sidewalk, thanks. What's up, Taz News Tacoma? It's got some extortion agents here, Spokane Valley, hassling and harassing some people. What's up, Alabama camera? Already got issued a directive. There was a guy on a bike, a couple people that came down this sidewalk in front of me. So they put her in cuffs. So this is a form of coercion, as they're trying to be a little bit physical with her. Looked like they were about to put her in cuffs. Maybe she's just explaining what happened before. I'm on Sprague, right by the Walmart by Costco, 420. I missed your video last night. I was leaving the hospital with Kellen when you were down there. I'll have to check it out. Oh yeah, I just did. Where's Waldo? They told me to stay back. They didn't tell the guys on bikes to stay back, just me. Absolutely, Keith. Hopefully not, now that I'm here and they're on camera. So we got this other guy back here. He's talking to this other dude. Yeah, I bet, 420. We can't hear what they're saying, and we won't be able to find out because the Spokane Valley Police, aka the Sheriff's Department here in Spokane County, they don't have body cams, dash cams, anything like that. That's what I heard, 420. The public was telling me about that. Hopefully everybody gets to go home safe here. See, these lights over here, the red and blue lights, that's a threat of violence. So no matter what these people were doing, as soon as they saw those red and blue lights, they knew that they were being coerced into submission. They can't just keep walking along the sidewalk or whatever they're doing. Now they have to submit to whatever these guys want, they feel. And it's kind of true, because there's already back in January 7th, granted it was the Spokane City Police, not Spokane County Sheriff, but I'll be doing a video on that. They just released some body cam. I think I just got my installment. I'm just waiting to download it when I get home. So it looks like they're going to let this lady go. That's good stuff. These guys shouldn't be talking to cops. Now she's kind of flirting with him. She's asking if he's married. Hey, sometimes flirting with these thugs, that are threatening violence against you, sometimes if you flirt and act nice, they might let you off. I've never tried it myself. I don't really swing that way. Anyways, hopefully my camera's keeping these people safe. So there's one more guy right over there. I don't know if you guys can see him. I'm watching them both. He's over there. Yeah, I saw that 420. I got an email from the city yesterday that I got an installment from my request, my public records request ready. Yeah, I agree. 420. They catching some flack. I don't know. Originally, they told me it was going to be January 27th of 2020 that first would be available. But I think once they released that stuff the other day, and I didn't get an email notification. I'm on the media email list, so anytime they do a press conference, I'm supposed to get an email about it. And I didn't get one about that one for the January 7th shooting. So, but very fishy. They shot that dude off quick, and he didn't even have a gun. He was walking back to his house, and they just blasted away. Because God forbid somebody get away without talking to him when they tell you to put a gun down. All right, I'm back, guys. People are already talking. See, these thugs coerced them into talking to them. They shouldn't be talking to them unless you're going to ask them questions. You can ask them questions they can answer, but I wouldn't answer any questions. Right, exactly, 420. You can't really do anything. Once they tell you to stop and you don't do it because they're such pansies, even though we're told they're heroes, they're totally not. They're just going to, oh no, we got to fear for our lives. We're heroes and we need to be saved. And they're going to shoot you if you don't comply with their directives. What's up, extortion everywhere? What's up, Republic? Just got some gang activity here. These guys are threatening violence. We got 3 Spokane Valley Police, aka Sheriff's Department guys here. I'm here for your safety. I'm videoing them. They're armed to the teeth, and they already threatened you with violence when they turned their lights on. Right, blue gang. It's funny because when I walked by on this public sidewalk that I watched 2 people ride their bikes by, nobody said anything. And then when I walk by, just because I have my camera on, they tell me to stand back. I wasn't stopping. I was walking right by them. Why would I want to stand next to these thugs within arm's length? I'm trying to keep a safe distance because, they're trained at a certain distance to shoot and be accurate. And beyond that distance with their handguns, they're not very accurate. So as long as they stay out of their cars and don't get their ARs or anything out like that, I think I'm pretty safe at this distance without getting shot. But we'll just see how these heroes act. Busy road here, lots of onlookers. Hopefully people are recognizing that they need to film the police. I agree, Awful Al. Like I said, they're still right. They still got this other guy they're back there talking to between their cars. Like I said, they got to try to get them out of view so I can't see what they're doing. They got to be secretive. I heard like 420 on his last night. They had the MRAP here from Spokane County, which is for our safety. But they used it to block 420's view, from what I understand. I didn't get to see it yet, but so they're such heroes. They have to block what they're doing from view because we know it's criminal activity. 3 MRAPs. Well, we only have 1 MRAP 420. It had to have been like a Bearcat. I think they have 2 Bearcats and the 1 MRAP. Were they all the same vehicle? Maybe they have 2 MRAPs now. I don't know. See, and this joker right here, he probably thought I was kidding when I said, yeah, so the one bigger one was the MRAP 420, the other one was the Bearcat. The MRAP is what we've been told is for our safety, so that if they ever need to get anyone out of a situation, like, that guy went into that convenience store, if there would have been hostages in there, they tell us that the MRAP is for our safety to get us out of a situation like that. But from what I understand from the report, anybody that was in that store, the clerk and anybody else that was in there was able to get out right away. So clearly it's not for our safety. They weren't there to get anyone out of that building. They were there to put up a perimeter so that you couldn't see what was going on. We couldn't document it. Right? They got to validate the purchase. Oh, according to Ozzy, it was a gift. I don't want to talk too much about that. I can't remember the details of actually, but that's what I hear for it. When I destroyed a bunch of private property all in the name of safety. So this is what they do. This is what I laugh at is they threaten violence. And so I think it was May or March of last year, there was the Spokane Valley Police or sheriff's deputies. They got a call to an apartment complex where there was a guy playing was in the complex, grounds with some kids, and I guess the parents of the kids were a little bit nervous, so they called because he was acting like maybe he was on drugs or something. So they called the cops. Well, he hadn't broken any law that I know of. I read the report and I couldn't see that they broke any law. So when they got there, when they're there and they want to say, hey, I want to ask you a question. If you don't comply, like I said, that's a threat of violence. And the reason I say that is because when this guy didn't comply, he left and he ran into the woods when he saw the cops because he knows they're a threat of violence. And so he went into the woods, and of course the sheriff's deputies followed him in there, and then, they saw him reach into his pocket. Maybe he was grabbing a cell phone so he could film him. Of course, they said he had a weapon, but there was no reports. I think maybe he had a knife on his body. But for all we know, he was just reaching to get a cell phone to record him, and they shot him dead. So that's what I mean by a threat of violence. All they were doing was trying to question the guy, and he didn't want to answer any questions. He wasn't obligated to. He was breaking no law. They didn't have him detained. But, of course, we'll never get to see that because even though Ozzy, the wonderful sheriff that's going to not go for re-election, says he's all about transparency and wants cameras, they always give me a hard time. What's that? Spokane? Right? Make sure you don't answer any more of his questions. He'll use it against you if you answer any more of his questions. They're always investigating. Well, she talked to me, and you did too.
He's going to interject himself. I'm asking simply, this is a victim of domestic violence.
That's fine. You could still arrest her. You're threatening violence against her already. Don't interject. See, he's issuing directives to me. Don't interject. He's the one that involved me in this contact over there. When I walked by, he told me to stand back. So he made contact with me. I wasn't talking to him until he talked to me. She said something to me, so I was talking back to her. She's trying to talk to me, but I can't hear what she's saying, and I don't want to really get any closer. I don't want my life to be threatened. He's already told me not to interject, so, I could probably get shot pretty soon. Right, 420? Of course, they declined anything but transparency. See, she's all pissed at me for putting her on camera, but even though she's allegedly the victim from what this guy's saying, it doesn't matter. He'll throw her in a cage if he finds out she's doing something that one of our masters made a statute that says is illegal. He doesn't care if she's a victim or not. He'll throw her in a cage. That's how they roll. So she's already threatened violence against me too, and of course he's not going to do anything about that. She said she was going to whoop my ass if I didn't take her off the camera, so I highly doubt that, but right, 420, I'll have to listen to that and count them up. Yeah, thanks for being there, 420. I'm good. If he hits me, I'm on the sidewalk. So he put me in danger, told me I couldn't stand by him. I come back here, now he's telling me to watch out for a truck. I'm not in the driveway. If he hits me, then we got issues. Yeah. Right off allow. Right? Darth Vader, I will, man. I doubt he will. He's trying to save face and look like the hero that they tell us they are when he knows he's not. She's talking to him a lot, but I guarantee you if she gives him any information that makes him think that she's a criminal, then he's going to put her in a cage. See, watch, here's another guy walking. Let's see if they say anything to this guy. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't say anything to him, man. Just let him walk by. Right? So they discriminate against, they discriminate against someone with a camera. Hey, did they say anything to you when you walked by them, those cops?
No.
All right, I was curious. With me with the camera, they told me to stay back. So I was curious if it was the camera or what scared them so much. Apparently it was the camera, right?
Yeah, they've been here for a long time. So
Right.
they got like the best ball, almost an island, man.
Right?
That's Spokane, man. They're gonna be nothing serious and they make it like real serious.
Right.
Then they put it on TV where it's all fake and sick.
Right.
You just phone like, I don't play with it. Yeah,
Have a good day, man. Stay safe. So it looks like they're sorry, I guess I missed if they just picked that guy up and put him in the car, but it looks like they put him in the car. You got him in the back of one of their cars. They probably put him on the other side there so I couldn't see. Because, they're always secretive. Got to keep their secrets. Oh, he's getting a picture of her. Right, that guy was right. Right, that was the Spokane County Sheriff, Exilian. That was one of these guys right here. He's probably their supervisor. He was a sergeant. They're very dirty, man. Very, very dirty. The Spokane County Sheriff are the dirtiest. They got no cameras on them unless we're out here doing this. Oh yeah, they have a YouTube channel that they put their propaganda on to try to convince us all that they're heroes. I saw that 420. He's probably going for, it's probably because he's going to go for governor or mayor or something like that where he has more control over us. I'm down, Exilian. Send me an email to questionableauthority@protonmail.com. We always enjoy having people around, Taz. Oh, there's backup. They got three. There's three of them here. So apparently, you know, as he said, when he told me not to interject, as I'm trying to do my investigation, he said that this is a domestic violence situation. That means somebody's going to a cage, which, I mean, hey man, if you put your hands on other people, that ain't right. That's exactly what we need. A tyrant like Ozzy teaching college level. That's nice. Gonna get the dude's hat for him. Film the police. A hat. Right. What's up, Nick? I agree with that, Zillion, or Darth Nader. There we go. We got one taken off. Right, George Allen? Got to educate everybody. Look, so this guy said she was a victim of domestic violence. They're just going to make her haul. They're not going to give her a ride or help her out anywhere. Don't worry, I'm not here for you. I'm just making sure they're not bothering anyone.
Can you help me pee?
Can I help you pee?
Yeah, you just filmed my whole shit.
I'm trying to film them. Well, if you do that, that would be assault, so I wouldn't do that. They're the ones threatening violence. I'm just a guy with a camera. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it looks like they're heading out now. Lady said she's going to go pee. Hopefully she doesn't do it in view of these cops, so they're going to pick her up. See, that's exactly what I was saying. God forbid they take her somewhere where she can go pee. I thought they were supposed to be public servants. So someone who they say was a victim of domestic violence, they're just going to let her go. You know, they're not going to take her to the hospital, make sure she's okay. Apparently not Craig Schaefer. They let her go, but the guy that allegedly hit her or whatever he did. And then she threatens violence on me, saying she got slapped the phone out of my hand. Right, exactly. Oh, they always lie, man. They always lie. All right, y'all. Well, yeah, then we'll watch. I think that dude's going to come around this way. Where is he turning around at? Come over here and see. Right, George Allen. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'd be assisting in a crime if I did that, even though it doesn't hurt anyone to just go pee in public. I understand it's probably not the most cleanly thing, but you know what? It looks like these people are homeless and they don't have anywhere to go, so what are they going to do? Just making sure that cop's not here. I don't want him to jump me. Already happened once. Just making sure here. All right, looks like they all left. All right. Thanks for joining, everyone. I'm going to shut her down. It looks like they all left. Everybody have a safe afternoon. Thanks, Ive. Oh, shit. There, he wasn't quite done, so I'm backing up. Oh, see, now this guy's just going to tell her. All right, so it looks like this gang member's leaving here. He's trying to stay out of his way so he can see. He doesn't try to charge me with obstruction because he's trying to pull out of here. You guys will do anything to try to incriminate us. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. He left. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. And always remember to film the police. They're scared of cameras.